There you go. There's your sheriff's notice. Hello? Oh, nuts. They broke in a window. Oh, man, I'm sorry, kitty cat. That window ain't open. Oh, there you go. Let them out. Eviction served, sir. Hey guys, this is Andrew Cross here with Andrew Buys Homes. We're gonna look at this house we looked at before with Jack. This is Jackawan.
Good morning. And
it was just about done. Anyway, long story short, this one took an extra almost 3 weeks because the contractor we hired said it was done. I've had him out here 2, 3, 4 times, and fortunately one of my guys came back to work and finished it. Almost. So let's take a look and I'll show you what we're looking at.
Yeehaw, people.
Peepaw, yes sir.
Peepaw.
So, it's a little cold in here. I actually turned the stove on just for a minute. So it's a little warmer now. But I'm literally, I came in just so we could shoot and flip the oven on there. Which is not what we want our tenants to do. So this heater is supposed to be big enough to control this room, but it is 13 degrees today, which is not uncommon to happen in Oklahoma. This is some of the stuff you can get on Amazon. I like it. It's a pretty good killer. You have to have a license in Oklahoma to buy it, but on Amazon, evidently they can sell it and ship it to you. And you can see over here, like, dead roach, dead roach, dead roach. It's sort of actually, I guess, a good thing that it took so long to flip this one because the roaches were so horrible in this place. We bombed it several times, and I need to check on the one that just got evicted. Because you remember in the last videos we were talking about those people need to be evicted. We got one tenant over here that really likes to trash up the place. So probably gonna get an eviction on this one. Finally got them out. Took us almost 2.5 months with this weird pandemic, and they tried, whoo, that's hot. They tried doing a bunch of other crazy stuff. So, especially in like apartment buildings and stuff like that, that you have a problem with roaches on a regular basis, squirt it a little boric acid. The theory is the babies like to go to the electrical outlets. So they go in there, they get in the boric acid, and they die. And so it just keeps the numbers down a lot. So anyway, look at this janky thing. Come on. I mean, this mirror's about to fall off the wall. So we got a couple little things here, piddly things, but the place looks really good compared to what we had before. So, but we've been playing with some different heating sources. The mini splits didn't work out so great. I think I'm gonna have to have a different installer try them out. I'm just looking for something that's a little bit better and tenant friendly, because your tenants are just so hard on stuff. And we had really nice heaters, wall heaters that digitally hooked up to your phone and all that, which was fantastic. Last 3 places that they moved out, they took them. So. We're trying to like, okay, well, now what? So the joys of doing a lower end. Of course, I'd love to put central heat and air on all of them, but you know, that's $5, $6 grand a piece. So unfortunately, these houses just don't merit that. So anyway, super clean house, nice. Oh, there's my glove. Oh, ow. Been hitting leg day a little hard. Anyway, this one here is just about done. I want to show you, so this is the 11-plex. Cross here with Andrew Buys Homes. I want to show you one of our properties that we just bought. So this one here across the deal, we just finished remodeling that one. That tenant has been there for a while. This tenant moved in, was here for about a month and a half, and got stabbed.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, his ex-girlfriend that he was running from, love the low-end drama. You'll never get like drama like this. So he's running from his girlfriend, so he moves into this place. He wants us to pay the utilities on it, and he'll pay us back, which we don't do. And he says because he's running from somebody, and we're like, what? He says, and my ex-girlfriend. We laughed, and then she found him at work and stabbed him. So anyway, he ended up going to the hospital. He's going to be like 9 weeks off. He is moving out of state and asked to be released from his lease. And we were like, absolutely not. We don't do that. It's against company policy. Then he showed us the knife wound and showed us everything, and we relented and realized that we weren't going to get rented from anyway. So he actually left it in really good shape. I got to get through here and get the cleaning crew through here. But other than that, this place is really nice. Cute place. Like I said, this other place looks just like it, except for we had to put the vinyl plank in there because that tile was broken in there. Bathroom, clean. We painted it. I think it turned out pretty nice. The lady across the hall here in a minute, we're gonna go take a look at that one. But the lady who I said we were going to eventually evict, we evicted. She just would not clean up her stuff. She would not clean up her trash. She left trash out in the yard and trashed the apartment. We got one tenant over here that really likes to trash up the place. So anyway, we're gonna go take a look at that one here in a minute. So let's go take a look at the one next door. So this one here, we're renting out for, I wanna say it's $725 a month. The one next door, we're behind on maintenance. So this one here, we didn't paint and we're getting $600 a month for. If nobody rents it in the next week, then when you get a crew available, we'll get over here and raise the rents. And I have never in my career, in all the years of doing this, had people move out in the middle of December. And this year, I had 4 people move out. Weirdest thing ever. And this is one of them. You can see it's not in the greatest shape. Came in, he moved out right in December, which is the hardest time of the year. If you are a landlord, the last thing you want to do is have an apartment or have a building come available in December. Okay, any of the cold months. Nobody wants to move in the cold. We're trying to find somebody here. I'm not super worried about it because I haven't rented the other one yet. But unfortunately, the people who move in December are not the tenants that you want, okay? The best time to get a new tenant is right in tax time. That's when most people either buy a new car or move an apartment. So I know if I pull by one of my rentals and there's a new car in the driveway, they're gonna stay another year. Yeah, I mean, you know, and if they don't have a new car in the driveway, it's like, hey, hopefully you got a big screen TV. Come on. Go buy some cool stuff. Come on. I know that we'll have plenty of inventory coming up. So here's the place. It's not super nice. This is what I was left with when the tenant moved out. He had been here for, I want to say 5 years, maybe 4 or 5 years. As soon as we got the property, he wanted us to come in and basically remodel the unit. When we raised his rent, he said he wasn't going to pay it. So I was like, okay, so you want us to fix up your unit, do a bunch of work to it, and not pay more rent. Not gonna happen, bud. You can see that this unit needs work, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm waiting to see if somebody rents this place in the next couple weeks. If not, then we'll have some people available. We'll get over here and get this taken care of. This is my first time to turn an apartment complex around, so it's been a little different and a little slower and a little weirder in the process, doing multifamily versus single family. It's been a really, just different process, a longer process. Like the tenants across the street, they just take longer. When they're in houses, it seems like they move along faster. When they're in apartments, even the judges take longer as soon as they find out they're in a multi-unit dwelling. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, let's go take a look and go see what we got going on over here. Did they get the rest of it? Oh yeah, they did. They did. They came by and got their fridge. So much better. Just clean. Guys, that's all I ask you to do. Pay your rent and keep it clean. They couldn't do either one. 2 requirements. I didn't even mind they were selling all the drugs out of there. Come on. As long as you're not bothering your neighbor. Yeah, so we're gonna paint the outside. My favorite color scheme that we use, so we have 3 colors. I've been using the same 3 colors for the last 8, almost 10 years now. So we use a slate shingle, white, which we moved over to a cream, and black. And that's the 3 colors that we use on all of our properties. See, and I want it all the same so that way I can keep this graffiti down. Let's take a look. This one here, they moved out because of the roaches. I'll show you how I do a roach eviction when the tenants move out. I prefer just to move the tenants out if they have roaches real bad, than keep the tenants in there, just because they probably cause the problem. All right, so very first thing I do is here's my 3-step process. I just get some generic bombs, the biggest box of bombs I can find. I bring out this stuff right here. I love this stuff for roaches. If you look around, you see I've got sprinkled all around the outside edges. And what it does is it eats the waxy coating off of their skin. And once they eat that waxy coating off, then they can get poison into them. So they really die from removing their skin. You can tell I've almost got all the roaches out of here. I have not seen a roach in the last 2 days I've been over here. I did this a month ago. Oh yeah, and then this is the other thing. I love cleaning it out. This is the stuff I was talking about earlier. This stuff here is awesome roach poison. And then this is the generic stuff. The thing is, if you can get all the food out of the place and they have nothing else to eat but this poison, they'll go straight to it. But when you leave lots of other food and you got tenants in there and leaving chicken nuggets all over the floor, and they can eat, good food. They're not going after the poison. So my plan was not to mess with this one until I get rid of the roaches here and then get rid of the roach people, which we just did. We bombed and killed that one, so now I'm ready to get over here and get this one done. Some food in the fridge, a little bit of food in the freezer. You know, this is the way they leave them. And sometimes they'll leave them totally like this, or like next door, which we literally like got them out of bed and said, you gotta go. They were like, oh really? You haven't noticed. The police have come over and told you. We've done this 3 different times. And they get there and like, oh really? Today? Yes, today's the day. There you go, there's your sheriff's notice. Oh no. Hello? Oh, nuts. Hello? They broke in a window. Hello, anybody in here? Oh man, I'm sorry, kitty cat. That window ain't open. That cat.
Cat's like, please don't do
Please, please, no. Okay, go next door, buddy. That window's open. Oh, there you go. Let him out. Eviction served, sir. Oh man. So yeah, this place here. I mean, look at this. So they kicked in my window. That's nice. That's nice of them. All right. They've gotten. I mean, just trashy people. Look at this. I mean, how bad you gotta be to like rot out the floor? I don't even know how you do that. Okay, cool. They just took the window out, so they probably knew exactly what to do here. You know what? That was the window unit. They came back and got their window unit. All right, so here we go. Take a look in here. Get a good glimpse in here. So they just like splash water all over the floor over and over again, and this floor just completely just rotted out. I got the house with the tenants that are in here. I would never allow it to get to this shape because we come in and check on our tenants. But you know, and I would have evicted them a long time ago. I mean, as soon as we got the property, we were trying to wait until we got the other 2 units filled before we evicted them. But they were awful, and they started, you know, messing with our other tenants and everything else. So you can see here, like there had somebody sleeping here. There's somebody sleeping in all the other rooms. There was probably, I don't know, 6 to 8, 9 people. Every time I was over here, there was just couches full of people.